And welcome back to the Fort Dorchester High School Coaches Show. Fort Dorchester hosting Ashby Ridge, a cross-county rivalry. Senior night, we go to the third quarter with the Patriots leading 21-0. And right off the bat in the third quarter, the defense continued to set the tone. A couple of sacks that really pinned Ashby Ridge deep and forced them to punt and kind of just set the tone and continued what the tone was throughout the night. The defense doing a really good job.
It was, they do. Yeah, they set the tone. I told them earlier in the year, they set the offense up so many times, our special teams, and they did it again tonight. We had a couple penalties. We had some super returns tonight, and some penalties brought it back. So, we got to clean that up. That's been a problem for us all year. So hopefully we can clean those things up.
Well, Quay-John Simmons with a 32-yard touchdown run to make it 27-0. That was a nice play there on the offense. And then something we don't see very often, Stephen Herron missing an extra point, just hitting the upright, making it 27-0 for the Patriots. And by the way, speaking of the kicking game, we got to mention Jonathan Guzman on the kickoff. I don't know how many touchbacks he had tonight, but he has been a solid kickoff specialist throughout the season.
Well, first thing I'm going to take up for Stephen Herron, it wasn't Stephen Herron. It was Chase Kennedy.
Thanks.
Chase is, he's a 10th grader. His first year he's played football. Wow. He's going to be a serious kicker, and he just didn't finish on that one. He just popped it a little bit and left it out there. He's usually, I think that's the first extra point we've missed all year long.
I think so.
So I know he hates it. He's a great kid. He's a heck of a soccer player, and his first year he's come out of football. He's going to be a good one. He's a youngster. He's only 10th grader, but yeah, Guzman. He kicked the ball out the back of the end zone tonight. Out the back. I think it went out the back like 3 times. He's got such a strong leg. He's just a mess. He can really kick football.
Well, that's solid special teams performance from the Patriots in all aspects tonight. And then we had a 76-yard touchdown run for Ashby Ridge to put the Swamp Foxes on the board 27-7. There were a few times tonight that they busted through the defensive line and had some big runs with some pretty big holes to run through.
Yeah, we weren't real happy with that because we had practiced that. It was very demoralizing for us because we had practiced that play so many times, and that kind of bothered us a little bit, we just didn't fit where we were supposed to, and they creased us a couple times, and like I said, they're a good football team, and number 3, he can run now, he can go.
Yep.
Yeah, he can go. He's fast, and so they got us.
Well, it was 27-7 for Dorchester at that point, and then the Patriots put a really nice drive together, get right down there towards the end zone, and then, as we've seen happen earlier in the season, fumbled right by the goal line into the end zone, resulting in a touchback.
Yeah, it's I hate it. Quay made such a great move and ran so well. He ran well all night. He had some big time runs, and he every once in a while he doesn't focus on the ball, and he didn't that time. He had the ball way out here, and then when he gets down near the goal line, that really, as much as that first touchdown, us blocking the field goal, changed the game, that's game over right there. That's the nail in the coffin. So, and then we turn it over, and heck, I think they come back and score. So, those are. Gosh, we gotta make that play. We can't fumble. We gotta quit fumbling the ball on the goal line. I know our guys don't want to do that, and they're not trying to do it. But ball security, we work on it every day, and it's all about focusing on the ball. And sometimes our guys get running, and they don't focus on the ball. And Quay's as good a runner as we have. He's very, very good. You saw that tonight. He's a serious weapon. Him and Quay and we got O.J. Washington made a heck of a run.
Yeah, and Desasure as well.
Keith's just a stud. Keith's just a stud. He's just a great receiver. We just gonna get the ball to Keith. Keith's gonna make something happen. But O.J., he's really one of our second string guys. His future, he's gonna be a mess. He's a good ball player.
It was a series of turnovers with the fumble into the end zone. Then Jaheim Wilson, who had the blocked field goal in the first quarter with an interception and a nice return, then another penalty kind of negates that return, which has been an issue throughout the season, and then a fumbled snap for Fort Dorchester that turned the ball over. Just some of those things that I know as you look towards not only the Summerville game but the postseason, you really want to try to clean up.
Well, those 2 plays alone put us in the 50s. I mean, those 2 plays alone. I mean, that penalty on the punt ended up being a block. It was offset penalty, and they got to punt the ball again. That's a 50-yard difference.
Yep,
that's 50-yard difference. Then you don't have all those things happening. So just those 2 right there. You're in the mid 50s, and ball game's over. So that's why we practice, and that's why we play. And I know our guys don't want to do these things wrong, so we've got to continue to work. And, we work on our discipline every single day, and we're still not disciplined enough. And hopefully, I know our guys want to. So, they're the ones that got to make us happen. I mean, we keep getting these things called back, and, it's going to hurt us in the end. We got to clean this stuff up.
As a result, it was 27-7 Fort Dorchester over Ashley Ridge at the end of the third quarter. We've got fourth quarter highlights coming up and a preview of the matchup against Summerville next on the Fort Dorchester High School Coaches Show.